Brattleboro. This is Sunflowers Court, the second episode. Thanks for checking it out on BCTV. You can also check out the radio version on WVEW every Friday, 6 to 8 p.m. This is part 2 of my interview with Brandie Starr, and she's going to show us her paintings today. And at the end, it will be a video of me and Kevin, Painted Jewels, doing some music that we love. Hope you enjoy. Cool. All right. Were you painting?
I wasn't painting at that time, which is kind of a bummer. Between the select board work and then I had young kiddos, I kind of only focused on those things. I probably started painting like this in, oh gosh, now I don't remember.
This is your
probably.
What phase would you call this? Okay.
I think I'm moving pretty well into past feeling like a complete beginner. I think I started really around 2019.
2019. Mm-hmm. Faces are hard.
Yeah, I never tried to do exact faces.
Right. I can't draw women. I can draw dudes.
I'm the same way. I can't draw dudes.
I can't. It's weird. Like what was what did you? I know you were doing like pours.
Yes. Yep. I still do that. I like to do paint pouring. It's something I was set up to do at the farmer's market for a little while. What I like to have is a tent where somebody can be reading a book, somebody else can be, sitting with their headphones, somebody else is participating with me in paint pouring sessions. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a nice tent space for people.
Yeah, it's sort of like you started out in the back.
That's right.
For a little bit.
Yeah. My health became such that I was hopeful I could do classes here. Mm-hmm. And that eventually disappeared as well.
Who are these young ladies?
These friendly faces. So this one is one of the first paintings that I did.
Can you touch it and put it up to the camera?
Okay. I know. My kids said to me.
No, I'm saying like they're screaming because you're moving them, but no, okay. That wasn't a scream like you were scaring. Oh, wait. All right. So, yes. Your kids what? I'm sorry.
My kids say that my art shows I could use a little more therapy.
Ah! Your kid's hilarious.
I know.
So, how long did this take to do?
When I get in the mode, I hyper focus. And so this probably took 2 days. But it's like 2 days of me just not eating, drinking, right. Bent over the bed. So,
wow, that's just some pretty...
But it took probably 2 full days.
That's some interesting... At the top there, let me see if I can get the focus right. Hold on, focus. Is that like a bunch of...
These are like stars at the very top where my...
Yeah, let me see.
It's like a galaxy, sort of.
Focus. Clank. There we go. Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
I've been watching, I do my scales. I went through a period last week where I was watching documentaries on painters.
Oh, nice.
Classic painters. And obviously, went through Picasso and so that's beautiful.
So it's kind of
what's it called? Is it named?
It is, even though I don't like naming it anymore. Mm-hmm. But it's called The Shadow Holds the Heart, and what it's meant to be is like really the part of us that we think is dark. Is actually the part that's trying to keep us the safest. And that the part of us that we show to others can just melt away and the heart would still stay in the place that it's protected.
Wow. You see my eyebrows? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful sentiment, beautiful thought. And Say the name again. Wow.
The Shadow Holds the Heart.
The Shadow Holds the
I
Heart.
was making mugs out of it, and they're cute.
They are. Nice. Thank you for that. So, who's that?
This, hold on. I didn't name this one because then I started feeling like if I name them, I don't allow other people to internalize my art as much. So this is like number 15 or something. So this is meant to represent, I love how these colors came together.
Yes. That's what I didn't mean to like cut you up, but that's what I, on the last one, because like that you're using browns. So they're like Rembrandt and... I
love bright, like thick, rich, saturated color.
Right, but the browns, that book of music behind you is a Brahms book, and on the front is like this brown, like. But anyway, brown. One of the I believe it was Rembrandt. He had like a whole like 20-year period, like or a huge long period of time where it was just browns. Huh. You know what I'm saying? And so I was trying to think as a piano player or a musician, like, you know, of their periods as defined as with painters, where there's, you know, Picasso had like a blue period, I think, or something.
Oh,
you know
yes.
And so that's why I led off with, so yeah, you were in a poor period. Now you're in a, you're in a, like, this is like, so where you get, this is a lot of colors. Yeah,
I use mostly acrylics. Well, I use whatever
I want.
That?
What are these? Yeah,
this is acrylic paint. This is probably mostly paint, but I use some charcoal if I feel like it. I use markers. I use basically whatever I feel like that will stick on the canvas and get the color as saturated as possible.
Where are you getting these canvases?
These...
my bad. Yeah,
I get them from Walmart because they sell them at a price that I can afford.
Right. Okay, so right.
And it's very gratifying because I don't start on paper first. I just go for it.
Right.
So
I respect like all artists who complete a task.
Aww.
But painters, sculptors,
I know.
You guys.
Wild.
You guys, man, like, because I could just sit down with the piano, sit down, bam, it's there. You guys gotta, like, get brushes and paint and create a palette and get the thing that
everything is my palette, much to my children's chagrin.
It's an interesting breed. That's very interesting. Now, seriously, like out of all the documentaries I watched, the painters, none of them are female. None of them. What are the great female? Frida. No, what's her name? Of course. Yeah, Frida, and who else?
My recall is not very good, so I'm not sure. But also, my cynical side says, I don't know, were females allowed to be artists? I don't think they were allowed to be much.
No, piano-wise, Bach, his wife, either Bach or as another German, at least so in that period where I was watching the documentaries of the painters, I was going back and forth, painters and pianists, classical pianists. And so one of the pianists, I think it was Bach, his wife helped him. I didn't know who it was. It was Bach or Beethoven. His wife helped him and transcribed. She was just as good as a piano player as he was. Transcribed his music, and some of the music right now is debated whether he wrote it or she wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So which one do you paint first?
This one I painted first, and then this one shows like the benefit of the shadow side, right? It holds the heart.
Right.
This is a different kind of shadow, and this is like the insidious, I need to wear a mask to fit into society shadow, and that's why this side looks kind of emaciated, because the result of this kind of an insidious shadow that takes over is that it just drains you of nothing. So her eyes are bleeding. She's very emaciated, and I'm hoping that she kind of gives a hint of just no hope to live, because this mask has a power of its own and it slides across the face.
That, oh my God, okay, I'm bugging out. I didn't, okay, word, I was wondering. There's the bleed. See, I was the blood. I thought that was okay, wow.
It's like pooling and running down her shoulders.
I didn't even know, because, oh, wow. I was going to say, honestly, the mask looks like a Middle Eastern woman with a hijab.
Oh, I can see that.
But in geisha white. Yeah, there's like two nationalities that said.
You know, I kind of thought of Studio, is it Ghibli? That does, you know, like Totoro and such things.
Right.
It kind of reminded me of that too, where it was like there was a lot of darkness around.
But I did not see the other face, the bleeding. I thought that was a staff or something. I'm like, and the mouth was a diamond.
No.
That's a mouth.
But I'm glad you see it. Now you see why I want to name them just numbers.
Right.
Because I don't want to lock in. I'll tell you my story, but people are allowed to do what they will with it.
That's a cool zoom in. That looks really cool, actually. That's beautiful. That's a very intricate mouth.
Yeah, I hate drawing mouths and ears. They can both just, you know, just do inappropriate. I'm like, F off.
Wow.
I've never gotten angrier in my life than I do drawing. Well, that's not true, but drawing mouths. I have to walk away from it several times. This is the most recent one. And what I like about this is that it just fades and takes away like the angular face that I usually do. Mm-hmm. And so this eye is coming back to normal, right? Mm-hmm. We've got the smile that kind of mimics this, but is definitely better than this. But we still carry the prison in the other side of our eyes, and it's kind of on fire inside of there. So we still are holding, right, the darkness. Mm-hmm. We're not wearing a mask anymore. This looks a little bit exaggerated, but we're trying to kind of come back. All of my paintings, the only way, or one of my favorite ways to know if I like it is if I set it aside and like go eat or something, and I come back in the bedroom and I'm like, Jesus Christ. I have to flip my paintings around when I sleep because I work in my bed most of the time. Right.
First thing I thought of, and this is sort of a good segue, I think, if I do say so myself. First thing I thought of is that is that the side of your face where you're having pain?
Oh, interesting. I think, yeah, it is.
I was like, that's
very interesting.
I was like, that seems like I wonder if you consciously did that as, you know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. No, I didn't.
That was as you were about to talk. I was like, let her keep talking. I was like, Dad, shut up.
Yeah.
Keep talking, because that's the first thing I thought. I was like, yo, you painted this while you were either getting out of one of, you know, the episodes or what have you, or, you know, going through it. And how are you doing? How you doing?
I am not doing great, but I have some good days, which is good.
Word.
I've been working closely with the neurologist, and we found out that it was occipital neuralgia. Somebody else can look that up. Mm-hmm. There's a reason I have a neurologist because I just can't.
So that was part 2 of my fascinating interview with the smiley Brandie Starr. And next, I will play you just a video over 2 songs that I played with Kevin Borella on congas. The first song is called Patiently Waiting. And then we're going to go into the next song called I Found My. We love playing music. Hope you enjoy it, and hope you tune in to the next episode of Sunflower's Court. Thanks for watching.